We're here today at the Battersea Museum to take part in the Storyboot School, a very special workshop that is set up by the Manitobah Mukluks, a social enterprise based in Winnipeg. The school brings in Indigenous artists to teach us about the very unique tradition and skill of mukluk and moccasin making, while also giving us very unique and special insight into the Indigenous culture and heritage. Tell me a bit about yourself, your background.
Okay, so my name is Stephanie. I am 34 years old. I am an Anishinaabe. I'm from mukluk-making on Manitoulin Island. That's where my mother is from, and my father is from Sagmuk in Anishinaabe, which is only about an hour and a half away from my mother's reserve.
When did you start getting into crafting, beading? How did that become part of what you do?
When I was a young girl, we actually had someone come into the class when I was going to school on my dad's reserve and actually teach us how to bead. So I remember making a necklace when I was really young, probably about 8-9 years old. I did try quill work when I would see my aunts and my uncles do it. They would create a lot of beautiful baskets and they would sell it to different people in Ontario. My husband and I started beading ourselves, and then once his mother and his aunt saw us taking interest, they were giving us tips and showing us how to measure and do things that would fit better on our kids. And then I eventually started making jewelry because I kept losing one earring.
Necessity, yes.
Yeah, every time I'd get a nice pair of earrings, I'd lose one earring, and I said, I just got to start making my own. I make beaded earrings, beaded necklaces. My daughter, she's really interested in learning the Anishinaabe language, and she's been dancing since she was 18 months old. She's been singing since she was about that age too, and she just loves learning about the history. She's a total mini-me, and I love it. She just loves people. She loves talking about our culture.
So how did you come to Storyboot School? How did you even hear about it, and how did you get involved?
So I first heard about Storyboot School, I think it should be about 2 years ago now. I wanted to join up because I really wanted to freshen up on my skills and learn how to make mukluks.
And how are you enjoying the experience?
Oh yeah, I love it. I feel like I'm a people person, so it's something natural for me to just engage with others, but to be able to create a safe space for people to learn more about, our Indigenous culture is something that I don't really want to take for granted, because it's not everywhere that, this can happen.
Stay tuned for our next episode of Changemakers, where we profile interesting social entrepreneurs making a difference in their communities. I'm your host, Elisa Birnbaum.